I just got back from the grocery store. I found this branch of Brussels sprouts, and never in my life did I think I'd get so excited about a baseball bat of Brussels sprouts. Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm the world's okayest mom. And this is about the amount of trash my family generates in 1 week. Now, I don't know what the norm is, but this seems like a lot. So I want to try something. For 1 week, our family's going to try to live zero waste. Now, I don't even know where to begin or how this is going to go, but we're going to give it a try. So wish us luck. So what is zero waste? It is trying to generate as little landfill waste as possible. So anything that would end up in a landfill, we don't want none of that in our house. We as a family are going to attempt to generate zero waste. And I'm talking food waste, I'm talking trash, packaging. You know, number 1 and 2 waste is fine, that doesn't count. Yes, you can poop. But what I want to do with this week is highlight every single small, doable, easy way for us as a family to reduce our waste and use those going forward. So we are doing a little research. We are going to read some testimonials of people who have gone zero waste to learn some tips and tricks to make it a little bit easier. Matt is on the case.
I'm on the case.
Okay, I'm here at Whole Foods. I'm kind of intimidated. So day 1, the dreaded grocery shopping trip. I usually go grocery shopping in the pajamas I wore the night before, and I feel like Whole Foods is a little more of a scene. My goal is I at least buy a third of what I need. So let's see if this works. Whole Foods did come through with these reusable produce bags. So I went and I got them there, and then I just used them and paid for them as I checked out, but they come with packaging, so first piece of waste. The irony of your reusable produce bags coming in a crap ton of packaging is just, it's priceless. Who do you think you're making this product for? People who want to waste less. So I got some lettuce to make a salad, these bell peppers because they came in this, tomatoes for my salad. After that shopping trip, I didn't have very much at all. Most notably, I had no bread. Every piece of bread at the grocery store is heavily packaged. So day 2, I knew I had to do something different. So Jackson and I are headed to the farmer's market. Why are you so sad? He was kind of in a mood. I don't know if you've noticed lately, but as he's getting a little older, he's getting a little more emo. I let him simmer. He just wants to be left alone and left to his thoughts, and then he snaps out of it. So, emo Jackson at the farmer's market with me. You ready? Yeah. Okay, let's go. So I figured going to the farmer's market would be the best place to get bread package-free because it's the bakers themselves bringing everything to the farmer's market, so they probably don't have everything completely packaged there. We got a lot of what we needed. We got bread, we got some berries, we got plums, and we got these cool purple and white beans. We got a couple eggs. Now, I had heard that at most farmers markets, there will be booths of bulk cleaning products and bath and body products. And at this farmer's market, I didn't find any. So I ended up resorting to making my own. So for now, the only DIY household product that I can really fathom making is an all-purpose cleaner. It has vinegar, lemon juice, and a little dish soap. So I just ran out of my all-purpose cleaner, so this is actually perfect. So I have an empty bottle that I'm going to make this in, and let's see how it turns out. I made a little sampler. I'm gonna test this out, see how it works. We're used to the smell of cleaning products being like floral, fresh, clean linen, and this vinegar smell, oh boy, that is pungent. I mean, probably better than chemicals, right? So I woke up this morning and Wyatt and I are both pretty sick, but I'm still gonna do this. I'm going to attempt to make a zero waste lunch. I'm used to putting everything in just resealable plastic bags in the lunch boxes. So I pulled out a bunch of Tupperware and then I found this other really cool product. It's a beeswax wrap and it's reusable. So I wrapped Jackson's sandwich in that, and then I was super nervous sending it with him to school because his instinct is to just throw everything in the trash when he's finished. And if he threw away my $10 beeswax wrap, there would have been some problems.
This is very expensive, so we don't throw this in the trash, okay? When you unwrap your sandwich, just put it back in your lunchbox, okay, Jackson? Promise?
Promise.
And I just crossed my fingers and hoped for the best.
For breakfast today, we're going to try our duck eggs.
Now, duck eggs are not anything that any of us have eaten before, so thank you, Farmer's Market, for introducing us to it.
Let's see what a duck egg looks like. Oh, whoops. Get that out.
The biggest difference that we noticed that morning for breakfast was that they're larger, the yolks are bigger, and they're a little bit silkier.
And they're
these
sizzling.
going.
I never heard eggs sizzling.
You excited about them?
Yeah.
Taste it.
I love it.
Oh, yay! High five. All right, what do you think?
Pretty good. Tastes exactly the same. I wouldn't know the difference.
So hey, duck eggs, who knew? I'm gonna have a duck coop out in the back of my house one of these days, maybe. So day 4 was a load of crap, literally.
Rosie, oh my goodness. Don't go hiding. Look what she did. She pooped on the floor. I am using paper towels for this, and I'm not going to save them in my waste bin or my waste jar. That is so gross. So, gross. That was kind of a fail, but I feel like I get a free pass for that because I'm not picking that up with my hands.
So speaking of paper towels, I wasn't using any. So very quickly, my dish towel supply dried up and my washing machine filled up.
I've dirtied every dish towel in my entire house.
Dish towels, they kind of were the hero product of the week. I used dish towels to save the day. So we decided to go out to eat. I came fully prepared when we went out to eat.
I'm going to bring a dish towel for all of us to share instead of a napkin.
And I brought silverware just in case. And it was a success. We looked very ridiculous, all wiping our mouths on one large dish towel, but I don't even care. At this point, I have no shame anymore, you know? Hey bud, why are you upset? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
So day 5 was the inevitable day of any week like this. This is the day it all fell apart. Okay, will you tell me when you want to talk about it? When you're ready? Okay. We were having trouble surviving like this, food-wise. We couldn't live off of fruit for much longer. So I did something I'm not proud of. All right, we caved and we ordered takeout. I know, that's a lot of plastic. But you know what? Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, I know. We can't all be perfect, okay? Some of us need a cheat day or two.
So you're going to take these eggshells and crack them up, and we're gonna put them on our soil. Sound good?
Are you gonna make an egg?
No, it doesn't grow eggs.
So day 6 was all about reduce, reuse, recycle. And we had lots of little projects to get done that day.
We are cleaning up the boys' room, and we found some Lego boxes. I think we can use these for something else instead of just throwing them away.
Maybe like an arts and crafts?
Should we try an arts and crafts project?
Yeah.
It is a special box. It's all wrapped. And you guys get to color on this. We have colored pencils and markers. And let's decorate this.
Okay, I'm on it. Both of the Lego sets. Here's Alex's, and there's the polar bears on the roof. Here's Steve, and here's Alex.
Wyatt, what are you making? What is this?
I'm making... That's a potato!
So we are going to use these to store mismatched socks. Excellent.
And at the end of our big recycling day, I had a major mission to accomplish.
This is my little compost bowl that I'm going to keep in my freezer. And I'm gonna try to find somebody who will take the compost.
So what I ended up doing was joining a Facebook group with like-minded people and I found somebody who composts themselves.
So I'm here, I'm by myself. I wish I had brought somebody. It feels kind of like a Craigslist meetup, or it kind of feels like a drug deal.
I got the food scraps, you got the compost. You need these? I got you.
The deed is done. It is done. The deed is done. We did it. Whew! I feel alive right now. Got rid of my compost. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm too pumped on this. All right, I gotta go. Tonight we are having my friends over for dinner. We have two friends that we haven't seen in a very long time.
So about a month and a half ago, I invited some friends over to a dinner party, and we planned this way in advance, and of course, in true Hannah fashion, I completely forgot about it. So I had to plan a zero waste dinner party.
I don't even know where to begin with feeding people, and one thing's for sure, I don't think we can serve any meat, because how are you gonna take meat home from the grocery store? So I think meat's off the table. I really hope that we can make something that's filling instead of just like some raw vegetables. I don't even know where I'm gonna start.
Now I really wanted to make a cheese board just because I'm known for having really big, beautiful cheese boards when people come over. Like, I'll eat a cheese board for dinner instead of food. It's my favorite thing in the world. What ended up happening with this cheese board is it had a lot of very odd ingredients on it that you wouldn't expect on a cheese board. There was some dragon fruit, just a bunch of random like jarred stuff like cocktail onions and olives and bruschetta sauce, and I don't know. It was a cluster, but it looked good.
So how did the dinner party go? Well, how'd it go, Wyatt? So how did the dinner party go? Well, the food took 3 times as long as it needed to, and I ended up spending so much time cooking, and my friends who came ended up helping me cook, so we were just kind of in the kitchen the whole time. But I made a mistake. I just out of habit, I roasted my pumpkins on a piece of foil, and I didn't even notice I was doing it. I was like patting myself on the back for not generating any waste and blah, blah, blah. And then I went to clean up and I realized I had this piece of foil in my pan. So into the waste jar it goes.
Put it up.
And just like that, 7 days came and went. The zero waste week was over. It was pretty easy for everybody except me, but that was to be expected. And this is what we have to show for it. I collected our waste in this jar. It is a little overflowing, but I'm pretty proud. If this is the majority of our waste, compared to what we usually do, this is huge. So that's all I got for today. I'm Hannah, and if you have an idea for a future episode, leave it in the comments, or you can always text me. This is a real number, and I don't always respond because I get a lot, but I do read every single one. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I have a ton of dish towels left to wash. Till next time.
Ingredients: homemade deodorant, bentonite clay, arrowroot powder. Sure, this is so easy. Let me just tap into my stash of bentonite clay that I keep in my pantry. Like, where, what?